Hi class, today we are on book 3, lesson 23, which is subtracting three-digit numbers, part 2. So when we did this before, you did it entirely with money. So in my first example here, let's see, Roger has $520. He needs to pay his brother $50. So I've shown you our money here. This is what he has: 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510, 520. And he needs to pay $50 to his brother. So if we're looking at the bills that he has, we're going, wait, he doesn't have 50. He doesn't have 5 10s. He has 2 10s. So when we did this with money before, we said, oh, no problem. We'll take 100 to the bank and we'll trade it in for 10 10s. So I just took away 100 there, but I'm going to add 100 here when I give him 10 more 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the two that he had. And we'll mark them all as being 10s here. These are the 10 that he just traded in. Does he still have $520? Yes, he does. He has 400s here, plus he has $100 worth of 10s, and then he has 2 10s in addition to that $100 worth of 10s. So he's still got $520, but now we've turned it into money that he can give $50 to his brother. So here's how we do that with pencil and paper. We have our number here. 0 minus 0, no problem. I have nothing. I'm taking nothing away. I'm left with nothing. This is where we run into the problem. We look at this and we go 2 minus 5. If you have two $10 bills, can you give your brother 5? No, you cannot. So what did we do? We made a trade. So here's how we show it with the numbers. We took away one of our hundreds. We had 5. Now we only have 4. So we're going to write that down right on top of our problem there. Now we had 2 10s, but let's see how many we have now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we have 12 10s because we had 2 and then we broke apart 100 to get 10 more. That gives us a total of 12. So you can cross it out and write a 12 up here. A lot of people do. I'll show you my trick on the next one. And now if I have 12 10s, can I give 5 of them to my brother? I sure can. Take away 5 like that. And we're left with 7 10s. Then we have 400s. We're not taking any away. So we still have 400s. And Roger has $470 left. Okay? We're going to start getting to the point where we don't use money for these problems at all. We just do the pencil and paper version. So let's look at our next example. All right, here Mrs. Jones has $465. And she paid $247 to buy a new microwave. How much money does she have left? Okay, so we start with our ones. If I have 5 $1 bills, can I give you 7? No, I don't have enough, so we're going to have to make a trade. If I need to get more ones, I'm going to borrow from the 10s because I can get 10 ones. So I have 6 10s, but I'm going to borrow 1. So now I only have 5 10s, and I take that 10 and I trade it in for 10 ones, plus I already have 5 ones. So now I have a total of 15 ones. You can cross it out and write it up there like we did before, or here's my trick. I just sneak a 1 in there. So now 15 minus 7 gives us 8. 5 minus 4 gives us 1. And 4 minus 2 gives us 2. So Mrs. Jones had $218 left. All right, so the rest of these I want you to try first. I'm going to put a couple problems on the board, give them a shot, put me on pause, and once you've tried them, hit play again and we'll go over them together. So the first one is $426 minus $175. The second one is 584 minus 126 dollars. 714 minus 342. All right, and the last two are word problems. So give these a shot, put me on pause, and then we'll do the word problems together. Okay, so starting with this one, and starting with our ones. 6 minus 5. If I have 6 ones, can I give you 5? Sure can, and I'd have 1 left. If I have 2 10s, can I give you 7? No, I only have 2, so we have to borrow. We'll borrow from our hundreds place here. I had 4, now I only have 3. I'm going to sneak my 1 in there. So now I have 12 10s. Can I give you 7? Yes, I can, and I will have 5 left. And then 300s minus 100. So $251 is our first answer. Here. If I have 4 ones, can I give 6 ones to you? Not enough. Have to borrow. Borrow from our 10s. So now we only have 7 10s. Sneak it in there. 14 minus 6 gives me an 8. 7 minus 2 is 5. And 5 minus 1, $458 for our second answer. And this one. If I have 4 ones, can I give you 2? Yes, I can, with 2 left over. If I have 1 10, can I give you 4? Not enough, have to borrow. Borrow from the hundreds, so now I only have 6 hundreds. Sneak my 1 in there. 11 minus 4 is 7. 6 minus 3 is 3. And $372 is our answer. Okay, I have 2 more I'd like you to try, but they are in the form of word problems. So I'm going to read it. After I read it, get it written down, put me on pause, and try to answer it before you listen to me solve it. Okay, so here's the next one. The groceries cost $70. The customer has $130. How much money does the customer have left? So once again, the groceries cost $70. The customer has $130. How much money does the customer have left after they pay for their groceries? Pause me, try that, and let's go over it. So, if I wrote it the way it's written in the book, the groceries cost $70, the customer has $130, and that's a subtraction problem. What's wrong with that problem? The small numbers at the top, that's not going to work. So we have to look at what the problem's saying, not necessarily the order that they write the numbers. So the customer has $130. The customer spends $70 on groceries. How much is left? That's the way we have to write this. So 0 minus 0, 3 minus 7. I think that's 4, right? If you said wrong, you would be correct. If I have 3 10s, I cannot give you 7. I don't have enough, so we have to borrow. I only have 100. So I'm going to break that one apart into 10 tens, and I have 0 hundreds left. We'll sneak my 1 in there, 13 minus 7. The customer would have $60 left. Here's the next word problem. Margie went to the mall with $242. She spent $28. How much money did Margie have left? Margie went to the mall with $242. She spent $28. How much money does she have left? Try to solve that. Put me on pause and then hit play when you're ready to go over it. So she had $242. She spent $28. How much does she have left? 2 minus 8. Can I do that? Is it 6? No, we have to borrow. Sneak my 1 in there. 12 minus 8. Okay, now it's 4. 3 minus 2. 2 minus nothing. And $214 is what she has left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for you to do written practice, which begins on page 127 of your textbook. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.